Oh, snap. Just throw it to me.
I don't want you reaching and falling off the damn.
I promise I'm not gonna fall. Whoa.
And what if you do? Who's gonna fix your bones? You're too old.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Did you spray yourself yet?
Yeah.
It's not mosquitoes yet. We back. Should have went one more on the other side. Let's see. Checking out the top. A little water sits in that little area. And a lot of water sits in this area. I hope that's coming across on camera, guys. So we gonna get up here. You getting on the shipping container?
Huh?
You getting up here with me? You got work to do.
Okay.
Your boy made it up here. Checkity checking. You can see it's rusted pretty good, but we'll get that straightened out. All right, y'all. First time I'm able to kind of go over this and check out the top. So, yeah, we got some places where the water is sitting. So we'll figure all that out. This is pretty dope, y'all. All right, let's get to work. We don't have that much time. Now that I can see the top and understand where things will go, we should be good to go. Let's get it. Oh, snap. Just throw it to me.
No, I don't want you reaching and falling off the damn.
I promise I'm not gonna fall.
And what if you do? Who's gonna fix your bones?
Nobody.
You're too old.
Thank you. Give it to me. Whoa. All right. Solar panels, please. One at a time, man. I think our best bet is to have them sideways like this. And the other ones
that one has the magnets on it.
How hard was that to take off though?
Easy.
They may need to be staggered. Throw it.
I'm not throwing that. It's got a blade on it.
Let's practice the throw.
I'm not gonna throw it.
Yeah, babe. Come on.
No. Because first off, I already know I can't throw that well, so it's just gonna come back on me.
We need to practice though.
Why?
If you're on the ground and you just throw it straight up, I'll get it. Look, just pow, I got that mother.
And then when you don't, and it pow me in my face.
You just gotta be careful, man.
No, I said if you don't get it. What does that have to do with me being careful?
You can do it.
I don't want to.
You see? Not so bad, huh?
Yeah, that doesn't have a blade on it.
There you go. I think that's all we need.
I want to get off on this side.
Okay. So, the deal is the placement. Where do we want them? So we need to connect them, right? So now your next one. Right? So we got these three connected. And what if we just put a little space between them? Could we get it? Could we get away with that? Yeah, I think so, huh? Okay. And then try to keep it in the gully. Which one? That's not bad. Okay, hold on. I'm happy with that.
That's what I just did too. I lifted it up and moved it.
Nice. All right, so we can only do the 1, the 2, and the 3 because we don't have enough magnets for this one. We will come back and knock that out. We good? All
Or
right.
we can just take some of the magnets that's inside and refix the lights later.
Okay, you want me to go grab 4 of them?
There's 1, 2, it'll be a lot.
How many
lights.
magnets do we have left?
0.
0. Be right back, ma'am. All right. So here's what we need after we get those done. This is the PV wire.
That's what the picture looks like to me.
But if that's what the picture look like, that's it. That's it. So this will go. So here's how I think we should do it. Push through these glands, and then I'll reconnect them up
Inside.
here, and then.
I think it should be either back or up.
You mean like? All right. Kaboom. There's that connection. Black. Oh, so close.
What about the gold one?
You know, it's not really made for that, but it's got a couple more steps. All right.
That should fit.
Perfect. They're just grinding it down to bare metal, and then I'm gonna put a little prime on it just so no rust, no nothing. We can make sure it adheres really well. All right, that should be a good look. There ain't that much paint in here. All right, that should be good. You can see the gland. We're about to push these wires, all the rest of these wires down that hole, put some adhesive around this waterproof gland, and that will give us what we need. All right.
It needs to be smoothed to the container.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Let me see what's up. I know y'all know that it was a power station over here. but I told you that was my mom. Some of y'all OGs that may have caught our last video, y'all saw our Bateria MPPT solar charge controller. This is actually what I'm setting up in here. We'll go ahead and set this up and see what kind of power we're pulling in. But I don't know, the clouds rolled back in, y'all. So, and there isn't much sun out there, but it's a little light. So we'll see what the 400 watts on the roof are giving us. Y'all know the PV wires are coming in from up top. So let's see. This is a Sunrock made by Bateria Power, MPPT solar charge controller, and all this is gonna control the solar power that's brought in by the sun and pull through here, and then from this unit we can connect the battery. And look, if y'all care about this one, there's so many solar charge controllers out there, but if y'all care, I'll stick the link down in the description. But it says PV battery load and then RS485. Hopefully y'all can see that. Those are just the inputs to it, and this is the cover. Real quick, before I connect the ends of the PV, which are these ends to my extension ends, and of course these come off of the roof. So before I do that, I want to go ahead and connect the other end of this. We'll stick this over here, the other end of this, into my PV section. Screwing that down, and that's the positive PV. Get that in there. It's pretty simple. Solar ain't too hard once you get over the hump of understanding that you ain't gonna break nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and connect my PV up top, and I don't know, man, there's no sun out there, y'all. Some nice clouds, what we got. They got like a little third-party piece that you got to put in, the BT02. That is how you get the Bluetooth to work from the machine, and you connect it to the little port on here, the RS485. And that's being set up as linking. All right, it came up for me, so I'm gonna click that, and you can see that right up top in that first little section, it's at 91.1 volts and 14.6 watts being brought in. It's nothing. Now you can also see it on the screen kind of more so in real time. So it's just like any other app. I really wish it would kind of give me some real time on the PV voltage, but it doesn't. Let me connect this battery before you hook up the battery to it. You can go ahead and disconnect the PV, because I mean, that is the live power. So now I got the PV disconnected, and I'm gonna go ahead and connect the battery. All right, so now that I have the battery connected to the solar charge controller, we're bringing in, okay, 90 watts, 93 watts. We're currently at 7.2 amps, and it knows the battery, what it's sitting at as far as how full it is at 13.2 volts. So y'all can see it's jumping around 91, 89.8 watts. So you could see this is definitely taking the solar, the sunshine, the freeness from the panels up top and bringing it through and charging up the battery. So yeah, and it is charging at that rate. Now if I was to put a load on the battery in this section, you would see that it would be either a negative, or it'll subtract what the panels are currently pushing, and it'll show me the number here based on how much battery is there. So yeah, this is good. And 62 watts is still coming in. So let's see if I can pop that on the positive, pop this on the negative. Let's see if we can get a load on there. And because I have this other fan down here running all soft, let me see if I can get it to draw a negative load. It's in the PEC run, so I'm gonna turn the PEC run off. Plug that directly in, and the fan is on, y'all. So you can see it's running. So I guess it's drawing just as much power as it's bringing in, because we're sitting at 0. That's crazy. So let me see if I can crank this up. crank it up and see if I get a negative. Okay, you can see that 22 watts is minus the solar and then whatever I'm pulling out of the fan. So if we were to kill the solar, let's see what it does real quick. So let's see, we had 211805. Let's see. So we're gonna pull solar out of the equation, and then you can see the fan by itself is at about 85 watts. So that's pulling straight from the battery, y'all. Now if we plug some solar back in, get some freeness at the same time, boom, there it is, there it is, there it is. I love it. So you can see, again, it's not that much solar up there. Look at that. Right now it's just running the battery for free. It's sitting at 0 across all ends. It jumped back up. So basically we just running for free. So I love it. Anyway, y'all, I wanted to show y'all that. This isn't gonna go up just yet, but I wanted to let y'all see that we are solar powered. All right, y'all, so it started raining on us, and it's at least it's not coming this way. It's raining the other direction today, but we're done. The container is now solar power. Bow.
Whoa, left
and bow. Anyway, we good to go. So if y'all just tuned in or y'all are new, go check out the other video. So we appreciate y'all, you know, rocking with us, Homestead Homies. You feel me? We love y'all. Peace.
Peace out. Peace. Well, I can't move them that fast. See, this, from this to this. Oh, I did it.